Welcome to episode 21 of Everything Entertainment with Gooch and Trio. I am Anthony the Gooch Ragucci, and sitting next to me is...
Christopher the Pasquale Trio. My middle name's Pasquale. Anyways, we'll move on from that one. We're back. Week 2, back from break. How you doing, Gooch? How's everything been?
Pretty good. Pretty busy.
That's good. Yeah, I know. We got a nice little chunk of news. A lot of DC stuff this week.
Yeah.
But we're going to start with some kind of somber news. Actually, some very somber news.
So... we had two really, really out-of-nowhere and big passings in both the music world and the movie world. David Bowie, at 69, passed away on Monday, the 11th, and Alan Rickman passed away on Wednesday, the 13th.
The 12th, wouldn't it be?
No.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Wednesday, the 13th, both at the age of 69 and both from cancer. So, like, They both of their families, and I guess them, they kept, I don't think, no one knew David Bowie had cancer, no one knew Alan Rickman had cancer.
They kept us all...
And they both passed away out of absolute nowhere.
I mean, I know David Bowie, he's not really a big, we talk about movies, TV, all that kind of stuff on here, and he's kind of more music, but... I mean, the guy kind of expanded everything across all pop culture. Like,
dude, he was
you know him one way or another. You're like, oh, David Bowie. Like, yeah, I know him. But like,
you know, he was in a game a while ago, and whatever this game was, they got it online, and they're like giving it away for free. Yeah, as like a token.
PlayStation had this big sale of all things David Bowie, like on the PlayStation.
Like his albums and stuff.
Any movies he was in, any games. But yeah, also, Alan Rickman, who is undoubtedly, to anyone in my generation, I'd say, we know him as Professor Snape. I mean, of course, this guy has gone throughout all of movie history, though. I mean, he got his big break with Die Hard in 1989.
Yeah, as Hans Gruber alongside
British
Bruce Willis.
guy playing a German guy with an English accent, the normal stuff. But dude, I mean, it's just two sad deaths. I mean, Alan Rickman, I didn't even know, like... He was an actor, like, I knew more by face than by name.
I think most people, like,
I'm like, oh, you mean Snape. Like, that's what I really do, and I don't mean that, but, like, he is really good, and I actually saw Galaxy Quest the other day.
Yeah, that's an old movie that's, like,
older
pretty
one,
good.
But it's pretty good.
Yeah, didn't Tim Allen in that?
Yeah. I was like, it was really funny, actually. I wasn't expecting it. But, I mean, yeah, just two really sad losses we had.
Yeah, it sucks, because, like... And David Bowie just put out a new album.
Yeah, like...
I don't know what Alan Rickman's last movie was. I know he wasn't in that much things, but he did.
He was definitely in something after, like, Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah, probably, like, a few movies. But, yeah.
It's sad stuff, guys. Thoughts with both their families, it stinks. And, I mean, I guess we'll just move on from here. 73rd annual Golden Globes were this week.
Yeah, so they were on
you
last Sunday.
Them, right?
Yeah, I actually watched them in their entirety, which I usually don't do. But... I had the opportunity, so I took it. Nothing too huge.
I heard it was kind of disappointing. Like, I listened to a lot of other podcasts.
Ricky Gervais was really funny.
I heard he's like...
he just gets drunk and, like, comes out, and he's like in the middle, all right, guys, just shut up.
See, I like Ricky Gervais, but, like, I don't know. I'm kind of sick of, like, his, like... Yeah,
don't give a shit
like,
attitude.
You. Like, I'm
it was pretty funny. I thought he was a good host. But going to the awards, I'm going to kind of just go over them all.
Yeah, I got them all.
Drama series, Mr. Robot won, which I heard is a great show.
Yeah, which I actually was thinking about watching.
Other Empire was up, Game of Thrones, Narcos, Outlander. Don't know what Outlander is. Narcos is Netflix, Game of Thrones, of course, and Empire is pretty big on Fox. Drama actor, John Hamm won for Mad Men, of course. Rami Malek for Mr. Robot. He's the guy in Until Dawn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's that guy. So he's the lead in Mr. Robot. The Wagner Moura for Narcos, Bob Odenkirk for Better Call Saul, and Liev Schreiber for Ray Donovan. I heard that's a pretty good show.
I heard that's
he's Sabretooth.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly who he is. I've heard nothing but good things about that show.
Best actress, Viola Davis, How to Get Away with Murder. Mm-hmm. Katarina Bao for Outlander, Ava Green for Penny Dreadful, Taraji P. Henson for Empire, she won, and Robin Wright for House of Cards. Nothing that I really cared about for that one.
I mean, he's going, like, I didn't even know they were on until I honestly saw these in our docket, and I was like, I don't really like. What even are they? Is it just like?
It's foreign press.
Okay.
Awards. It's foreign. It's
the foreign Oscars in a way. Like,
yes,
yeah,
it's
like
exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. So comedy or musical, Mozart and Jungle won. Not going to go over that. Comedy or musical actor, someone from Mozart and the Jungle won that.
Like what's Mozart in the Jungle?
It's an Amazon series. I see getting promoted everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. Musical comedy actress Rachel Bloom won for Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, the CW show. TV or movie miniseries Wolf Hall. So,
what's his name? Isn't it?
Yes.
Spider-Man. New Spider-Man. Tom Holland. He's in it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that. Oscar Isaac won for Show Me a Hero for a TV movie miniseries actor. Don't know what that is, but Oscar Isaac, Apocalypse, Poe Dameron, like go him.
What was the guy's name in Ex Machina that he played? Forgot he was even in that. Like he killed that too.
Yeah. I don't remember his name,
but he was like the big entrepreneur. Like dude, that was really good.
So TV miniseries, TV miniseries actress Lady Gaga won for American Horror Story Hotel.
Like, I heard
and everyone was like,
"What?
What?
Yeah,
like did you see the vine of Leo?
No.
Like she walks by him and he's like, whoa. He gives this weird face. But yeah, it was kind of a weird, like she was very like humble about it, and you can tell that she like didn't expect it, but like it was kind of weird.
Like
Whatever.
it's like why
Mr. Robot, best supporting actor, Christian Slater run for Mr. Robot. Supporting actress, Maura Tierney run for The Affair. And that is more or less it.
I mean, yeah, honestly, nothing really just sticks out to me. Like, I don't even know what to discuss about it. It's just...
I mean, there's nothing to discuss.
It's just that's what it is.
This is kind of like baby Oscars, because, like, the Oscars are...
Yeah, it's like what people are kind of thinking before.
Exactly.
Like,
well, what's it called? The Revenant won.
Best
Leo
picture.
won for The Revenant.
Yeah.
And, for movies, and then The Revenant won for best movie, and for soundtrack,
did you see The Revenant?
Hateful Eight won. Not all the awards are listed here, which I thought.
Did you see The Revenant?
Oh, these are just TV. That's why. Did I see The Revenant?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to the movies.
Okay.
Real quick. I saw parts of it. How did you like it?
I thought it was okay, honestly. Like I personally, like, I know Leo needs an Oscar, but
Dude,
this shouldn't.
He's
like,
gonna get snubbed.
Dude, he shouldn't. This isn't the one he should win an Oscar for. He should have won it for. No, like I mean, don't get me wrong. He put himself through crazy shit. He ate like a liver and like did all this crazy stuff. But like,
so
I don't know.
So yeah, best motion picture drama, Revenant. Excuse me. Carol, Mad Max, Room, and Spotlight were up. I want to kind of watch Spotlight. You know what that's about?
Yeah, it's about the
priest molesters. Yeah, in Boston. Kind of where that all started.
Where they all.
This really pisses me off. Best motion picture, musical or comedy? The Martian. What? How the fuck does that get in there? But it's like, okay, it's up against The Big Short, Joy, Spy, and Trainwreck. What does The Martian have anything in common with those movies? Like that
was just one.
Have you seen The Big Short? The way it's filmed is very comical. Like the way it's shot is like kind of like understandable. The Martian is like a drama with like it's like an Avengers type comedy. Like they sprinkle in jokes, and it's like, not. But like it was a good movie, but like it doesn't. It's.
I was watching something on this. I was actually listening to something on this, and they were talking about it, and it really. I'm just reiterating it. I don't remember where I heard it, but anyways, they were talking about how basically they need to fill this spot. Like there's only so many comedies that come out in a year.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And it's like you, and they're like, all right, well, let's kind of put Martian in there with it because it's like there's some funny spots in it, but at the same time, it's like, well, that's not really fair because obviously that's an amazing movie and it's really good,
and it's gonna be something like Spy or
Trainwreck, which I thought which are comedies and which you should be voting on. Like I saw Spy, I thought it was actually like. I don't usually like Melissa McCarthy. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was actually like really funny. Jason Statham was in it, being funny, and it was actually just stupidly funny because he was making fun of his own like roles in movies. I don't know. I really enjoyed it, but like, yeah, it's a filler, and it wins because it's obviously just a really
better movie. Yeah, it's on a different caliber. Best actor for motion picture drama, Leo. Bryan Cranston was up for Trumbo.
I heard that was
Fassbender was up for Steve Jobs. Eddie Redmayne for The Danish Girl, and Will Smith for Concussion.
Concussion was really good.
Well, yeah, I've seen parts of it already. Best actor for Matt Damon won for The Martian for musical comedy. It was Steve Carell for The Big Short, Christian Bale for The Big Short, Al Pacino for Danny Collins, and Mark Ruffalo for Infinitely Polar Bear, which I don't even know what that is. Best Actress Movie Drama, Brie Larson won for The Room. Rooney Mara was up for Carol. Alicia Vikander was for The Danish Girl. Kate Blanchett for Carol. Nothing that I really cared about. Jennifer Lawrence won for Joy for the musical comedy. Melissa McCarthy was up for Spy. Amy Schumer was up. Best Supporting Actor, Sylvester Stallone won for Creed. That was like a really good award. I think a lot of like it.
I need to see Creed so bad.
He was up for Idris Elba, Mark Rylance, don't know who that is, Mike Shannon, and Paul Dano. But like Sylvester Stallone and Idris Elba are like the two top guys. Sylvester Stallone, like you saw Creed, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
I heard Creed is really good.
I heard it's awesome, and I really want to see it. That's the one that I've been missing. That I'm like, I need to go see this.
Kate Winslet won Best Supporting Actress for Steve Jobs. Best Director, Alejandro Inarritu for The Revenant. Screenplay, Jobs. Best Score, Hateful Eight. Original song, Spectre, Writings on the Wall, won Best Original song.
Like, how? I'm sorry. That song...
Love Me Like You Do from 50 Shades of Grey. One Kind of Love from Love and Mercy. See You Again, Fear 7, the Wiz Khalifa song.
Yeah, I just
Simple
think...
Sound, number 3, Youth. I don't even know what that is.
I'm sorry, I thought that Spectre song was awful.
I like
if
it.
You didn't have
I like it going along with the movie.
If you didn't have it up against the movie, I think it's the worst song ever. Honestly.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Going with the movie, I like it because like I can see where it connects. But.
I get it, but like at the same time, it's like I don't think that should have won.
Best Animated Film.
I think Love Me Like You Do should have won it.
Yeah, Best Animated Film, Inside Out. Best Foreign Language Film, Son of Saul. And that's it. So, next up we're going to talk about the Oscars.
I actually have them all up here. We'll just go right through them. Okay, so it's a little bit of... We're like reiterating, kind of. Yeah, it's just a whole other list. So first we'll start out with Best Actor. Yeah, Eddie Raymond for Danish Girl. Not surprised there.
Literally everyone that we said earlier.
Stephen Jobs, Bryan Cranston, Matt Damon, Leo. Same people. Next up... Best Motion Picture, we have Bridge of Spies, Mad Max, Revenant, Spotlight, Martian, Big Short, Room, and Brooklyn.
I would love to see Mad Max take this.
I would love to, too.
Honestly. I feel like Mad Max was a movie no one thought was going to be that good and ended up being fucking amazing. Like, I had no interest in seeing it.
No, I didn't either.
None.
And then I walked in the movie theater and saw these insane action scenes and we're like, I want to go see that again, actually.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was awesome. I mean, Revenant...
Obviously, The Revenant is going to be up there, too. I don't think The Martian probably won't get it.
The Big Short, I heard like messed up things about that. Like with the trailer, apparently it doesn't frame it like the movie actually is. Like there's a lot of scenes where Brad Pitt and like all of them interact, like all the major actors, but like they never actually talk in the movie, basically. Like there's
a lot of them have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, like whatsoever.
Yeah, like Brad Pitt's character is like kind of disconnected. I know from a lot of them.
All right, next up we have Best Actress. Brie Larson for The Room, Charlotte Rampling for 45 Years, Kate Blanchett for Carol, Saoirse Ronan. I'm sorry.
Saoirse
Ronan. And...
Sorry.
And Jennifer Lawrence for Joy.
It's like I don't even care. Like there's nothing I really care about.
Best Original Song, Sybil, basically everything earned it for The Weeknd. What is that even for?
You know, there's like,
No, I know. I'm trying to think of like
Star Wars, like, just to go over. It's in like it got best sound editing, film editing, and like effects.
I think that's fine. It doesn't deserve a best picture thing.
It gets snubbed so hard.
Well, but this isn't gonna. Episode 8 or Episode 9 is gonna be the one to do that. I think honestly, but we'll get to that. Best animated feature film. We got Shaun the Sheep movie, Anomalisa. Inside Out, Boy in the World, When Marnie Was There. Don't know if those really.
Inside Out's probably going to win.
Yeah. Best Supporting Actor, we have Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight, Sylvester Stallone for Creed, Tom Hardy for The Revenant, Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, and Christian Bale for The Big Short.
I kind of want Tom Hardy to win. Tom Hardy is like an amazing actor.
I mean, I kind of want him to win, but like, I think... If from what I'm hearing about Creed is true, I want Stallone.
Dude, honestly, that'd be cool for him though.
Like, I don't think
he's won an award.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Tom
Rambo
Hardy has
Rocky.
time to get something. Like,
yeah,
give it to Stallone. Yeah. Best Supporting Actress, we have Rachel McAdams for Spotlight, Rooney Mara for Carol, Jennifer Jason Leigh for The Hateful Eight, Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs, and Alicia Vikander for The Danish Girl.
I would like to see Alicia Vikander win. Ex Machina is up for something down there.
Yep. Best Original Music Score, Bridge of Spies, Thomas Newman, Sicario, Johansson, Star Wars The Force Awakens, John Williams, Hateful Eight, Inicio Morricone, Carol Carter Burwell. Best Original Screenplay, Bridge of Spies, Spotlight, Ex Machina, Inside Out, Straight Outta Compton. I'd like to see Ex Machina take that.
I feel like Ex Machina is very original.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I
wouldn't
think
say Straight Outta Compton's original. It's based on a true story.
No, yeah, definitely. But Inside Out, no, I'm sorry. Ex Machina, yeah.
Dude,
it does have an
Machina.
idea, though.
I love Ex Machina.
It was awesome. But the idea is out there for AI. That's all I'm saying. Best Cinematography, we have Robert Richardson for The Hateful Eight, Edward Lanchman for Carol, Emmanuel Lubetsky for The Revenant, Roger Deakins for Sicario, John Seal for Mad Max.
I'm kind of surprised Sicario's even in there.
I will say for the cinematography, like, The Revenant was probably one of the most beautiful movies I've seen in a while. Like, to not sound like it's the scenes
that last
in it,
scene is pretty powerful,
and they use all natural lighting. They never use any kind of man-made lighting at all.
Really?
And if stuff like messed up a scene during the day, they just had to wait for the next day to do it.
That sucks.
Yeah. But Mad Max also had some amazing scenes. So, we'll see. Best Director, George Miller for Mad Max, Adam McKay for The Big Short, Lenny Abrahamson for The Room, Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu for The Revenant, Tom McCarthy for Spotlight.
He's probably going to win.
Who?
Inarritu.
For
The Revenant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he won the Golden Globe. He won for...
I would see Miller take that
too. He won... what did he direct last year?
Oh, what was it?
Oh, wow.
Look it up.
Wow.
It's a big one.
Keep going.
Yeah. Best Visual Effects, we have Mad Max Fury Road, Revenant, Ex Machina, The Martian, Star Wars. Star Wars, I'd like to see that. It had amazing special effects. I mean, obviously, all the frickin'... what's it called? I'm trying to think. Practical effects were amazing. And also, so was Mad Max, though. Those stunts are insane. Some of the stuff in those movies are crazy. Ex Machina also had really good visual effects, just with Eva. Alright, next up, we have the Best Foreign Language Film. A War for Tobias Lidholm, Son of Saul, Laszlo Nemes, Embrace of the Serpent, Sirio Guerrera, Thebe, Naju Abu Nawar, Mustang, Denise Gamise.
The awards you tune out for.
I don't even know. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Best Documentary Feature, Amy.
That's the Amy Winehouse.
Mm-hmm. The Look of Silence, Water on Fire, Ukraine's Fight for Freedom.
Birdman. He did Birdman.
Oh, did he?
Inarritu.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
Cartel Land and What Happened, Miss Simone. Best Animated Short Film, Sanjay's Super Team, World of Tomorrow, Bear Story, We Can't Live Without Cosmos, Prologue. Most of these. Best Writing Adapted Screenplay, The Martian, The Big Short, Room, Carol, and Brooklyn. I'd like to see Martian get that. I still need to see Martian, too. Oh, my God.
You haven't seen it?
Nah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Definitely worth the watch. I mean, it's not, amazing, but it's definitely good.
But you definitely want to see it.
Yeah.
Best Film Editing, we have Stephen Marone for The Revenant, Tom McArdle for Spotlight, Marianne Brandon for Star Wars The Force Awakens, Mary Jo Markey also for Star Wars, Margaret Sixel for Mad Max, Hank Corwin for The Big Short.
I feel like Mad Max will win it. Because, that movie is just editing all over the place. I mean, Star Wars, you could probably argue it, but it's more...
It's true. Next up, Best Production Design. Hamish Purdy for The Revenant, Eva Stewart for The Danish Girl, Jack Fisk for The Revenant, Michael Standish for The Danish Girl, Celia Bobak for The Martian, Rena D'Angelo, Bridge of Spies, Adam Stockhausen, Bridge of Spies, Lisa Thompson, and Colin Gibson, both for Mad Max. Best Makeup, we have Robert A. Pandini for The Revenant, Cyan Grigg for The Revenant, Duncan Jarman for The Revenant, Eva Von Barr and Love Larson for The 100-Year-Old Man, Leslie Vanderwalt, Damian Martin, and Alka Wardega all for Mad Max Fury Road.
Honestly, it's probably between Mad Max and Revenant.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more Mad Max.
It's so true.
There's a lot of costume design.
I will admit, though, dude, there are some battle scenes in The Revenant, like, they're crazy.
Tom Hardy looks pretty effed up.
The beginning scene is honestly awesome. Like, it's really good. Next up, we have Best Sound Editing. Olivia Tierney for The Martian, David Accord for The Force Awakens, David White and Mark McGeaney both for Fury Road, Lon Bender, Martin Hernandez also both for The Revenant, Matthew Wood for The Force Awakens, and Alan Robert Murray for Sicario. If my phone... and I guess that's it. That's all
so the 88th Academy Awards are on in end of February.
We'll be watching. I mean,
next week. I'm gonna probably watch.
I will admit there is a few things that they have said about the Oscars. Very white Oscars this year.
Yeah, God.
It's not very diverse.
No.
Which I got.
It never is.
It's
not even like.
Well, it comes back to the thing. It's mostly old white men. It really is. Like, they took a poll of it. It's like 75%.
Old white dudes stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
I mean, whatever you think about that, like whatever our views, it's like you kind of got to change things to reflect, I guess, the time we live in. Like, you can't have all these old dudes with old thinking. Like, there's so many Oscar bait movies that you see. Like, I don't know. I feel like The Danish Girl is very Oscar baitish, in my opinion. I heard it's very good, but it just seems like one of those, like, oh yeah, that would obviously get something on the Oscars. I'm trying to think what else was there this year. Mad Max, not one I would think. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was when I heard that, I was like, wow. I was like,
I'll give that to them. That was really cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it goes this year. I mean, they have Chris Rock hosting. I don't know what that does. Whatever that
I haven't seen Chris Rock in a while.
I mean, he's probably still funny, right? All right, moving on from these draining award shows, we will get to some TV news.
Yeah, so we got one thing for TV. Something I just kind of...
This is funny to me.
Not even... We don't even watch the show. Heroes Reborn has been canceled. So this was a spin-off series to the original series Heroes, which I've heard is excellent, and I've never actually watched. So NBC Entertainment Chairman Bob Greenblatt officially announced today, which was like a few days ago, that Heroes Reborn will not be reviewed for a second season. He also says that the ending... that doesn't even make any sense. Ending the revived show after 1 year was always the plan, but it's not like NBC wouldn't have found a way to keep it going if it had a huge ratings hit. In fact, the THR notes say that series creator Tim Kring apparently had multiple different ideas for how to continue the show, and they could not agree on one. And either way, the final episode will air this week.
Well, that was short-lived.
Yeah. Honestly, that kind of sucks. Because I know Heroes was, like, pretty good. That's, like, kind of weird, though.
It is.
That's, like, very unexpected.
It's like, why
even do it?
Yeah, like, I feel like it just came on.
It did.
like, basically.
It literally did.
All right. Well, it's too bad for Heroes. Moving on to some Netflix, Marvel cross stuff, their series. Punisher spinoff. Rumors are swirling that Netflix is definitely working on it. Like, it's basically confirmed.
No, it is confirmed.
Is it?
Yes, it is confirmed. I think we've already talked about this. Yeah.
Well, there was like a rumors going back, but then like they said, like it was before they even said that Punisher was going to be on Daredevil. There was like, oh, he's going to be part of the Defenders. Like they're just going to make his own spinoff. But then they're like, no, they're backdooring.
Today they also confirmed, just because we're talking about it, Jessica Jones season 2 will happen.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Which is not surprising at all.
No, I think Jessica Jones season 2 is probably going to be after Defenders, though.
I think so.
Same with Punisher, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy that Jon Bernthal looks awesome. I think he's going to do awesome. Can't wait to see how they really make the series. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's going to be very dark. He was interviewed. He said he went to like dark places to play the role. Like, we'll see. It could be something really cool, even darker than Jessica Jones, if that's even possible. Moving on. Creed director Ryan Coogler has been signed to direct Black Panther, which is good. They got a director, and I think he's probably the perfect choice. What about you? What do you think?
just from hearing about what I've heard about Creed, it's good. And that saying that like they made a movie based off a ongoing series because Creed is pretty much a Rocky sequel.
It's a Rocky continuation.
That's good because like Black Panther is a continuation on a already existing universe essentially. Like they're bringing Black Panther into the fray. I'm excited. You know, Black Panther is definitely like kind of like not even like an Ant-Man, more like a Guardians at this point. Like when we first saw Guardians,
I'd say Ant-Man's like, B team, definitely Black Panther and Guardians were C team. Superhero, as in like
it's not even like C team, but like when I saw Guardians, I was like, "What is Guardians of the Galaxy?"
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Like I'm kind of like, "What is Black Panther going to be like?"
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like A team's like your people that everyone knows. You got your Batmans, your Supermans. Then you got a B team, lesser knows.
Yeah.
C team, not really no. You know me, Gooch. Anyways,
but yeah, I'm happy. It's set to release February 16th, 2018.
Should be very nice. Should be very good. I'm very excited. Finally, got some Gambit news here. Production will begin in March in New Orleans. Finally getting this going. Been talking about this for I feel like a year now. Haven't really seen much on it. We got like a title thing, like how it looks, but that's really it. What are you thinking about Gambit at this point, Gooch? Like, it's
kind of like hearing about Wonder Woman and like Aquaman, and like I mean we have Aquaman news too. Yeah. But like it's like hearing stuff about movies that have yet to even like
start anything about.
Yeah, it's just like I don't care. Yeah. It's not that I don't care. Well, but like it's just like okay, like put a trailer out, like actually show us the movie's happening, and then talk about it. It's again like that's what annoys me with the DC universe. It like talks about it, but like you have one movie in your universe. Chill. Like,
but I mean, honestly, I don't care enough anymore to like. I know DC, and I feel like a lot of this stuff's well known enough now that like they don't need to go through the world building Marvel did. Honestly, like I think they can throw it together this Justice League just kind of from these like kind of not shambles, but with these two with Superman and Batman anchoring. I don't think it's going to be tough, to especially sell. Because no matter what Batman v Superman is, good or bad, that movie's making $1 billion. No problem.
Yeah, you're right.
Every person I talk to, do you like Batman v Superman? No. Are you going to see it? Yeah. Because why wouldn't you? It's the first time you're ever going to see.
Why would you say no to that?
That's what I'm saying.
Why would you not like it?
But then there are people that are just very negative about it to the point of, like, this is stupid, blah, blah, blah.
Well, with Doomsday and shit.
Apparently he's not even the main villain. We'll see. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, happy to see Gambit's finally getting on his feet.
Yeah,
man, let's see it happen. Next up, some DC animation stuff. Killing Joke, the movie that was announced after, of course, is
after the same comic of the same name.
Yeah, comic of the same name called The Killing Joke, about Joker's basically origin story in a way. It's one of his few that we've been given. They will be adding story on to the original, adding content onto the original story, I should say. So, because I did read the comic, and it is very short, and it does kind of give you kind of this straightforward, like, this is what it is. Like, it was, I don't even know how many pages it was, but it wasn't long at all.
Really?
Like, I finished it within 2 nights.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they do need some padding in there, or not padding, but more story elements to make it an hour and a half, 70-minute movie, however long they do. But I hope no one gets upset about this. I think it's going to be fine. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it either. They do that with everything. If you most things that, like books that are adapted, this stuff's always added. Look at Harry Potter. Like,
I mean, that's what they have to do. It's world building. I mean,
Hunger Games, same thing. Things are added. Yeah. Things are taken away. It's just kind of like the nature of the game.
All right, more DC stuff. Jonah Hex will be introduced in Legend of Tomorrow.
I'm really hoping, like, we haven't even started Legends of Tomorrow yet, but, like, for Season 2, if that happens, I want an entirely different cast. I don't want any of those people. That's what I heard they're doing. I mean, I don't want Adam. I want White Canary needs to go. I feel like she's been around long enough. I feel like either she needs to be an Arrow in an episode or two, or just not be in it at all. They can't... Because, like, they brought her back, and I feel like she needs to either, like, fade out and, like, do her own thing and, like, be off-screen. Because, like, they've been riding with her for a while now.
See,
Adam still has room to like be
See, I'm kind of
be
the
a part
opposite.
in it. Really, you want to see her?
I like her.
I like her.
I think like I saw a trailer, one of the trailers that they released, and it was just her kicking some dude's ass. But I think I love Katie Lotz in the role.
I'm not saying she's a bad character.
Oh, no, yeah.
But like they're gonna have to make a different Legends of Tomorrow team. Jonah Hex. Who else could they add? Vixen, for fuck's sake. Like, they're making a second season of that.
And
animated.
she's going to show up on Arrow.
Yeah. Like, they have a lot of room to do with it, but I feel like they're overloading with their TV a little bit.
I mean,
I don't know.
I think they're fine, honestly. Like, Jonah Hex is one of those characters where you're going to see him, but the mainstream audience has no idea who Jonah Hex is. They're like, oh yeah, they made a movie about that dude. Like, that's
Did you see that movie?
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I didn't hate it. My dad loves it. I think he did anyways. But, yeah, that should be cool. Because they obviously time travel. So it makes sense that they go back and see him in like the Old West.
Yeah, so Jonah Hex will be introduced in episode 11, which is probably like close to the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's what, 15 episodes? 16 or 15? Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's 16 episodes, and it premieres next week.
Nice. Excited. Really excited. Should be cool. Next up, we got some Supergirl news. They are apparently tackling an old Superman story, but kind of transferring it over to Kara. It's, let me see. The name of the comic is For the Man Who Has Everything. So basically in this comic, Superman wakes up on Krypton during like the present day, like he's all grown up, he has a family, and he's just loving it. Like but he's in a simulator. He doesn't realize. I forget who actually puts him in there. I can't remember the total details of it. But yeah, so I think that's pretty cool that they're going to bring in this whole kind of comic storyline and really take something from Superman and make it into something we could see on the small screen. But what do you think, Gooch? Do you think that's a good idea? That they just take a comic?
Yeah, I don't
that
mind.
works for Superman.
You know what I really like? The same thing about Supergirl. I like that like you get a view of what Krypton actually was like because she lived on it. Unlike Superman, who has nothing. Like
he was a babe.
Okay,
he was but a babe.
He lost his home planet and it's gone, but he never lived it, so he doesn't have like the attachment that like Kara does. And I like how they like show that in the show. But yeah, I think it's cool that they can do that. They can kind of bring the comic arcs from there into Supergirl. I don't mind it.
Should be really good. Next up, some Suicide Squad. The Squad news. We got all new posters. We got a just full poster, and then
it's all like art,
a character posters for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just skulls that look like all the characters. I think they look awesome.
So
they got
Deadshot, Diablo, Enchantress, Slipknot. Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Joker, Rick Flag, Killer Croc.
Dude, this movie, I'm like...
And then the Joker, they don't have one for the Joker separately, but there's one for the Joker on the main one with them all.
No, there's one for the Joker separately.
Oh, is there?
It's not in this article, but...
No. Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, my bad.
So Suicide Squad will be August 5th at the end of summer, kind of like where Fantastic Four was last year.
I mean, we're getting a new trailer Tuesday after The Flash during their DC, like, DC presents, like, the films. I don't know the exact name of it. But they're doing a whole special on the DC movies.
Yeah.
With Jeff Johns and
Kevin
Smith. Should be really cool. Excited.
Yeah. So, next up, Amber Heard in talks to play Mira in Justice League. So this is, like, going beyond, like... She's not going to be in Aquaman. She's going to be in Justice League.
No, she's going to be in... Well, she'd be in Aquaman as well if she was in Justice League, because Justice League comes before Aquaman.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she'd be in Justice League first because
and then
Justice
Aquaman.
League is before Aquaman. So, for those who don't know, Mira is the Queen of Atlantis, Aquaman's
wife. Little tidbits about Amber Heard. Her last kind of notable movies were The Rum Diary, Magic Mike, or The Rum Diary. The Rum Diary.
Wait, she's in Magic Mike?
Yeah.
Really?
Or Magic Mike XXL.
Oh, the second one.
Yeah. Drive Angry, Never Back Down. Looks like her most recent one is 3 Days to Kill in 2014. Or no, Magic Mike XL, actually.
Yeah, it was last year.
Would be her most recent one. I think she could... I mean, she has a look. She's really...
Yeah, she's cute.
She's really cute. Could be...
That's
really,
fine. I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean... Awesome. Great. Next up, Connie Nielsen has been cast as Hippolyta... I can't even say... I don't even know how to say her name.
Hippolyta?
No, Hippolyta, I thought it was.
Okay.
But in Wonder Woman... Which is Wonder Woman's mom.
Oh, okay.
Actually, let me make sure I'm right, because I'm pretty sure that's right.
So, I wonder how much of the Amazon they're going to show in the Wonder Woman movie, because like that's pretty interesting. I assume they're gonna.
Yeah, she is the mother of Wonder Woman, and she's the queen of Themyscira, which is obviously like the mythical land where they, chill out. The Amazonians kind of hang with all the other Amazonians. It's all chicks.
Yeah.
No dudes. Steve Trevor, apparently, with all like the rumors going around about that, like we have confirmation Wonder Woman is going to be set in World War One. World
War Two.
No, World War One.
World War One?
Yeah.
I thought it was two.
Yeah.
Really?
World War One. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what my guess is that they're going to be going to all these different time periods with war, because wasn't there we read a rumor that they were trying to cast Sean Penn as what's his name, the God of War, Ares, which like he feeds off war basically. Any kind of conflict, that's how he gains his power. So like you could see kind of.
Is he a Wonder Woman villain?
Yeah, okay. He's the God of War. He's like I think the Greek God of War.
Yeah, Greek.
But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to see what is some of Connie Nielsen's newer work. Let's check it out here. She was in Gladiator, Devil's Advocate, Nymphomania, Volume 1, of course. 3 Days to Kill. What's her name was in that too?
Never heard, yeah. Who'd she play in Gladiator?
I
probably won't even know the name. I haven't seen Gladiator in a long time.
Lucilia, so I think...
She's probably a main person.
Yeah, like the main girl that you see. I haven't seen Gladiator in...
a long time.
A while. So yeah, she is going to be Wonder Woman's mom, which actually... I was reading a rumor online that some other like big actress was going to play her, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyways, moving on here.
So, we got a pretty out-of-nowhere announcement that...
Very out of nowhere, if you ask me.
That the next Cloverfield movie is going to be opening in March, and we got a trailer. So, it's called 10 Cloverfield Lane. And it's not like the handheld camera...
Found footage film
we got with the first Cloverfield. It's more of like a regular movie.
Like they interviewed J.J. and basically he was saying that this is like a blood relative Cloverfield, as in like... I'm guessing it's set in the same world is basically what he means, like after the whole monster attack.
I gotta watch Cloverfield again.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen it.
That movie kind of like invented that genre.
It really did. It was like, if you think of the first major one that you can remember. I mean, there was the Blair Witch Project before that. But
Oh, true. I forgot about that. But like, Blair Witch Project's kind of like a very underrated film.
I used to not like horror at all, and I've actually started to like really grow, like certain horror, not like horror, gruesome, cut people up, do this like crazy stuff, like just gore. Like I appreciate a good scare, like The Conjuring and like those kind of horror movies. But
there are none good horror movies anymore is kind of the issue.
I liked Sinister a lot. Did you see Sinister? That was really good.
But yeah, so the trailer pretty much depicts like a family living in like a doomsday house underground. It's John Goodman and two other actors. I forget. We don't know their names. They look familiar though.
I'm trying. The one girl was. You know who she was? She was the villain in Sky High.
Okay.
Do you know who that is? Do you remember
no.
that? Did you never watch Sky High?
I've seen it. What's her face is in it? Danielle Panabaker.
Yeah, she's the big bad. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Well, anyway, we kind of see them like living, and they're living their life, and then kind of things start like escalating. Like they have like internal issues within their family, and the girl tries to escape, and like obviously there's the Cloverfield monsters out there,
or like whatever. Some kind of things going on.
Out there. And then it ends like that. So. It's going to be interesting, I feel, because it's like very.
I like how it's just like out of nowhere. Like here it is in 2 months. This is happening. No one. Have you heard? I've heard like no rumblings about a Cloverfield sequel. Like I feel like a while ago I've heard like
too.
Yeah. It's crazy. Apparently, they filmed it in, like, total secrecy, basically. Like, they didn't tell anyone. They just want to make sure.
Yeah, and I never knew J.J. Abrams did the first one.
Yeah, no. It's funny. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Cut this out. Anyways, but yeah, Cloverfield, look out, comes out in March. Don't know the exact date off the top of my head. Should be fun.
So it's just about Star Wars.
We got a short list for the Han Solo spin-off movie, which I gotta admit, not too pumped.
Dude, I just want him to shut up about it.
Like, I just don't...
I feel like we barely heard anything about Star Wars for a while, and then we just...
Okay, so I'll just read off these names. We got Miles Teller, Ansel Elgort, Dave Franco, Jack Rayner, Scott Eastwood, Logan Lerman, Emery Cohen, Blake Jenner.
Set to play young Han Solo.
The only one...
I feel like Miles Teller might be able to do it, honestly. Dave Franco, no.
I just can't. Miles Teller, I don't see at all. I don't.
But Dave Franco,
Dave Franco, I don't. No.
But he's not that.
I don't even think his look fits it. I just don't think he is right for it all. The only one I kind of don't mind here is Scott Eastwood.
You know who would be a good one? Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah, he would be pretty good.
Right?
And that's what I feel like they're almost going too low of an age here. They kind of look. Some of these guys look really young, really young. But I don't know. I'm just not. None of these guys are sticking out to me. I can't. I just would love to see it a big unknown, or not a big unknown,
an
Tom
unknown, Holland, coming into
just
Spider-Man.
come in, and just take it, and just some guy who just killed it. That's
they
what I'd rather see.
They should not talk about it. This is what they should do. I just don't want to hear about it, and then
I mean, it's not talking. It's just websites. I mean, people put out this stuff. That's what.
Yeah, I guess
that's what it is. Next up, we're going on to our only 2 video game topics of the night, or the podcast, I should say. The Division got a new trailer along with a beta date, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the trailer actually looks
28th.
Trailer looks really cool. It looks very MMO-ish in a way.
Destiny-ish.
Destiny would be probably the best
MMO,
comparison.
Open world,
first
online.
person or third person shooter, first person shooter. It looks. I mean, I don't know.
My issue with this game is it's been delayed more times than we can count, and it's by Ubisoft.
One thing I gotta say that you really hate on Ubisoft now, don't
you? Dude, they don't.
Dude, they put out
deliver.
Stick of Truth. They do.
Deliver.
I just think the only thing that you haven't gotten delivered on is Assassin's Creed, and that's the only thing you care about. So that makes you say that they're just bad companies.
Watch Dogs.
You just smile. Yeah, okay. One other game, and then this second one might even just.
Far Cry 4. I heard
was pretty good.
I heard it could have been better.
I mean, I just don't get, you can't...
Because I feel like Ubisoft pumps shit out, and they should stop. Not that they're pumping out Division, but Division was announced, and there was so much about it when it was announced, and then it was just delay.
See, I feel like there really wasn't ever a lot about it. I feel
not that there was a lot, but they showed enough gameplay to have, this game was in development, and it was at some point, something happened.
I mean, we got the one gameplay trailer, and one thing I will say, Watch Dogs, they beat it into your head. They gave you all these different videos and all this stuff. One thing I got to say about The Division, I really barely ever hear anything about it.
Yeah, because it got delayed.
Well, I know, but it's just, even with the delays, it's I haven't really been overexposed to it.
I'm not saying we have, but I'm saying it's been around for a while. Like Watch Dogs was. Watch Dogs got delayed, was around a while, didn't have a lot.
Also saw a lot about it.
But then towards the end, trailers were coming out like it was clockwork. And it's going to happen with Division.
See, no, I feel
it happens with Assassin's Creed, too. There's a bunch of random trailers they put out. And
they put out the gameplay
essentially are the same thing.
I mean, for every conference they go to, yeah.
I'm looking really forward to see how the Division is. It looks good. I'm just scared it's gonna flop. It's pretty much. It's the lingering vibe that I get with this.
We'll see. I don't know how it's going to turn out. It actually piques my interest again. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't on my radar whatsoever.
But I'll play the beta. Yeah. I feel like
just got to sign up for it. I think you got to.
I think I signed up for it already, but I'll check it out again. Okay.
All right. Next up, another beta and I guess shooter.
We got Homefront: The Revolution, which is set in Philadelphia, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. So it's supposed to be an open world, what is an open world? I guess it's another video game. I should say it's another game where you kind of have these.
World. Yeah. Ubisoft loves open world.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not made by Ubisoft.
What is it? Yeah, Homefront.
Why did I say that?
Homefront's
It's made by Deep Silver, the people who made Metro.
They barely, dude. This game's been through so many different companies at this point. It's been through like 4 different companies.
I know.
Like, it's
because
crazy.
it was a THQ game.
But it looks
Metro wasn't originally with Deep Silver. It was a THQ game. When THQ went under, they sent everything out.
Yeah. So I mean,
so what's the release date in the beta stuff?
I actually don't know off the top of my head. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really very interested in this game. It's
did you play the first Homefront?
No.
I heard it's pretty good. It's kind of like one of those B shooters. Like that's how I see it. Homefront as a B shooter. Oh, we get it May 17th. That's a pretty good time to release it. Mm-hmm. That's like actually a really good time. I think that's like that Q2 spot is really good. I feel like it's a very good, like Witcher dominated that spot. Like literally, I think that's why it did so good, because it had all its time on its own.
And it's also and it was in the summer, so it's like there's not many games out at this point. So like,
besides like your Steam summer sale and like getting games that you didn't get during the year, like
exactly.
What are you playing? Nothing.
So yeah, I mean,
and the beta, closed beta in February. That will run exclusively on Xbox One.
Oh, all right. That's the one that you have to sign up for. Just go to their website, search Homefront, you'll find it.
So next week is actually going to be a huge week. We're going to come back full blast with TV. Supergirl's on Monday. We got Flash on Tuesday again. Well, Gotham will be on a break for a bit. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will not be on. Instead, we'll have Agent Carter for 8 weeks. Arrow, and then we'll have a new series premiere of Legends of Tomorrow. And then next week, we also have a special... for both DC and Marvel.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Captain America 75th
on Tuesday. This is happening on Tuesday night for both. Mm-hmm. So while Flash is going on, Marvel will do their Cap 75th anniversary thing, while Agent Carter's on, and it's, by the way, it's 2 hours. Mm-hmm. It's 2 episodes. They'll have DC will be doing their DC Week thing. Yeah. So we'll talk about that.
This is only half an hour long, so.
I'm gonna be switching off all night.
It's gonna be good.
I'm excited to see Peggy Carter again and Agent Carter, because like I haven't looked into this season at all. Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be interesting. So we'll be good. We'll be talking about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that does it for us today. Thank you all for tuning in. Of course, this has been episode 21.
Yep, you can find us on our Facebook page, Everything Entertainment with Gooch and Trio. We'll be posting this episode. You can look at our other episodes from the past week. Last week we did episode 20. I was trying to think.
We talked about Doctor Strange, stuff like that. Check it out. Good little tidbits on him. We'll be posting this sometime in the middle of the week.
Hopefully I'll get it up tomorrow, Monday, because we have off. Awesome. And we're back to school, so soon.
Good luck with that to you, because I'm not excited. All right, well, thanks, guys, for listening. I'm Trio.
And I'm Gooch. Thank you for listening. See you later.